And we're back. And the chat is popping up. Nice. Ah, what's up, Nezuko? I have no space. I have a huge table, but I have no space. Like, I'm living in chaos. All good. Yeah. It's weird. I don't see you guys text on my streaming app. I see it on the YouTube channel, but yeah. Anyways, I just keep it open like this. Can't solve this now. Also, like, I know that my camera won't have battery forever, so I just get going. Hey Jimmy, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. How do you find your style? Do you mean in general, or how did I found mine? How do you find your style? Well, it's kind of, I kind of don't want to answer it broad, because I feel that's kind of like that you can get the wrong idea. Both. Yeah, make it easy on me, right? Make it easy on me. How do you find your style? So first thing first, you have to produce a lot of work, right? That's the biggest indicator. If you ask me, I would say 70% or maybe even 80% of how to find your style is producing. Produce, and produce more. Do a lot of work. The other 30 to 20% is people who inspire you, things you look at, but also being very aware of mark making. Like, mark making is really important, because it's kind of like your style is kind of like a combination of decision making and executing certain things, like where would you, for example, like if you try something to draw organic, but you deliberately decide to utilize straight lines more, right? That automatically gives it a completely different look. If you have a specific way how you like to draw noses, mouth, facial features, hair, also in terms of like how do you execute those things, like do you, like I do ink drawing directly, do you do pencil first, how tight do you do the pencils, when you paint it, what medium do you use, like all these things, they kind of like they come into play. So first thing first, produce a lot. Okay, don't focus on that, like just produce a lot, because this is where your style comes out, through producing. The production of work, super important. And the rest is impressions, things that surrounded you, and also being aware of it. But I would also say, like, the question of style is overrated in my opinion. Like, I've never had a situation in my life where my style was a discussion in a way, you know, like there was never a discussion on like if that's really, I don't know, like even if I would do like concept work, like then maybe if I can do the style, but then you would do a test, you know, then I would test you. So I love your outlook on mistakes and how they personalize the piece. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I like that too, but I also had to let go my ego completely. And that was really hard, because I would say I had a big ego in the beginning, but less of like, I'm the greatest, more of I'm a professional and I should have this level when I produce something, you know. That's like, it was just in my way. What are your favorite artists? Mobius, Kim Young-ji, and then a bunch of old artists. Also German painters, British painters. I actually like a lot of landscape painting, because when I started with art, I was so much into landscape art. How about you? I can't wait for my mistakes to be something I can work with. Yeah, just keep on going. Just keep on working. It will happen. Like, what all big artists had in common was they would produce a lot of work, and they built themselves a environment, a surrounding, maybe a habitat of production. there's this thought that I have that every artist should have some sort of a container. Basically something where they ongoingly have work moving to. So for example, if you would be a comic book artist, like your comic book would be your container. If you're a concept artist, your concept work is a container. If you're an illustrator, your illustrative work is your container. Like having like a ongoing, kind of like an ongoing project. I feel like that is really important. But I also understand that for fine artists or fine artists, for them it's their projects, so the things that they're interested in, but you also constantly have to look for these things in a way. How do you get those grays, man? Very easy. I just dilute ink. So you see this? This is basically just liquid ink, this here. And I just mix it with water until I have the gray that I have. It takes a bit of testing though, and practice. But it's not that complicated, really. Like for me, I just remember how often I have to dip the freaking brush into water. Then like you do it 2-3 times. You're welcome. You're welcome. What are you working currently on? Well, that's my problem right now. I don't have a real container. Like I said, I'm really fighting with it. A few weeks ago, I was still working on my book where I want to put all my sketches in. But now I have to pause that again because I have some projects going on, like 2 projects at the moment. And they will take some time, and before one of the projects is not done, I can't continue with it. But I feel like the work I produce right now is, for me, and that's my problem, right? I label it as sketches only, drawings. But that's why I try to make like a sketchbook out of it, like a physical thing. Greetings from France. I love your work. Thank you so much, and greetings back. I'm gonna be in France in a few weeks. Gonna visit my family. What did your daily practice look like when you were a beginner? My daily practice would be, hey HDMZ, how are you? Thank you for supporting the Twitch stream. Appreciate it. My daily routine would be... My daily routine, that's a good question. What's my daily routine? I feel like I had like multiple phases. So when I completely began with art, where I had no clue, and I had no clue to structure myself, I would just draw. I would do these warm-ups, these like circle drawings, boxes, line drawings every day for at least an hour, to a point where my girlfriend thought I would be crazy, because I would just sit there and draw circles every day. Then I would have days where I would, for example, try to draw more complex geometric forms like cars, steam trains, everything that I could try to draw with the construction of perspective. And that was before I got into industrial design. And then when I tried to get into industrial design, I was basically drawing more products for the portfolio. And I would basically draw, like my problem in the beginning was I was actually playing a lot of StarCraft 2. and I had to stop video games, but I couldn't just stop right away. So I had to slowly stop playing and try to basically draw 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, and so on and so on, to a point where I got to like 5 to 6 hours. Sometimes I would have days where I would be high on drawing. So I would just start the day with drawing, then I would go somewhere, I would draw on the train, I would constantly draw, I would draw at work, I would draw on the way back, to a point where I would draw 8 hours a day, for example, 8 or 10 hours. Not only good, a lot of quantity, because I realized I was super shitty and I just need to grind my way through. That was kind of like the main mantra in the time back then. And when I got into industrial design, everything changed because my time got limited through the curriculum, through all the projects that we had to do, all the stuff I had to do in industrial design, like building products and making prototypes and doing research and all that. There was a lot of stuff which really made me suffer a lot because I just wanted to draw. But there was also good stuff. I found out that there was like live drawing from the fashion designers every Wednesday, so I would go there and do like a live drawing a lot. Yeah, and then it always was kind of like catered to my skill level at that point, you know, like then at some point I would start doing more portfolio work. I would do more studies, more grayscale studies, then I would do more painting, more character design, and so on and so on. But I never had a good structure because I had nobody to show me how to structure myself and to have proper, to have a progression plan in a way, you know, the stuff that I'm teaching people and helping with, like when they come in, we build a schedule for them and we make sure like, okay, I know exactly where they are level wise and I know exactly what they need to do. This is kind of what I've wished back then, that somebody would kind of like help me, you know? Thank you, Nizuko. I'm happy if it is. I would say I was just committed, you know. Right from the get-go, I decided I wanted to do this. I knew, okay, if it takes 4 or 5 years, I just need to commit, you know. So I burned all the bridges, you know. Said like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I know it's a skill, I can learn this, it just takes time. And no matter how much time it takes, I will learn it. And like I said, it takes 5 years, you know, like it took me 5 years because I wasn't good. I didn't have any talent, skill, whatever. So, and I'm still a believer of like, it's the best job in the world. I would do it again and again. And also, I know that people want to get good as fast as possible because they want to make money with it, but they don't realize that when you reach that level, it is also numbing you. It also is a different perception. You don't have like the honeymoon phase anymore. Like everything is different when you do it as a living, you know? So, you know, I don't know what I would give for relearning this stuff again. Like this was like, if I would be 20 again, like spending my time learning every day something new, I would be highly appreciated about it. That was the best time ever. And like, like I don't understand why people always want to rush this stuff. I mean, I understand it to a certain degree, but I don't even want to say that you have to have patience. Why would need patience? Like, actually, you should go into like, I want it to take it as long as possible. Imagining that this learning part right now, this is your prime time, right? And don't you want your prime time to be as long as possible? Don't you want you to, like, I don't know, if something is fun, don't you want this to continue as long as possible? Crazy, don't you, that you don't feel like you had pre-talent? I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I wasn't the most talented or like gifted, whatever. Absolutely not. I think the only benefit, two benefits. Number one, I didn't care how much I had to work to reach a goal. I could completely shut everything off and go into super tunnel mode. I can still do that today. Number two, maybe a bit advantage was that I was surrounded by an artist. That was my mom. My mom was painting, basically. Pretty late, right? So I was already much older, but I was surrounded by that. So I probably think that was a benefit. Also, I think my mom had a good taste in art also. So I think there was always kind of like, I absorbed a lot of her things that she was doing. And liking as well. I wish my mom would still paint. Like she would do like really good portraits. Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy. You're welcome. No worries at all. Okay, I think it's time for a new page. This thing starts to wave too much. Oh, it's so warm in here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oi, oi. Hey, yo. How's the weather in South Africa? Did you grow up in Berlin? Yes. And you? Where did you grow up? The stream is working, right? Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Hot weather still, cold nights, but feeling comfy. Got back early July in Germany. Why? No, but it's good to hear that you're coming back. Melbourne, nice. Have you seen the 5 meter carpet snake thingy? in Australia, where the guy was yelling like, "Be brave." Come on. Oh, I always forget to put the cup on this pen. Come on, ink. Wake up. Wake up. Wow. Hello. Heyo, mister. Hello, hello. You can't keep me hanging in here, mister. Come on. Did it really dry? Or maybe the ink is. Is that no? It's a new one. Which one? Yeah, just type in 5 meter snake Australia on it's probably on Instagram or TikTok as well. You're gonna have it right away. And it's I was like, what the fuck is this snake? what reactor is this snake coming from? Why is it not coming? Come on. No. In one horizon, multiple vanishing point is possible. Yeah, why not? Technically, yes, but you actually don't want to do it because then you have super converged. Like if the vanishing point are the vanishing points on the page, you don't want to do that because everything is going to be whoop. It's going to be distorted. But technically, yes, possible. Too large or too small? Well, it's okay. With a pen is pretty ballsy. I would mess it up quickly. That's just practice. Just practice. Pretty sure you can do that. You know how the humans are. If they do something every day, they eventually get good at it. Or better. I don't want to label it as good because today I really suck. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way, City Clown. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's getting so hot in my room here. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, 4 to 5 here. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it very much. Still here watching. And where are your subs, by the way? This amount of skill needs subs. I don't know. Can't answer that. It's like my art career. It just takes time. I'm a graphic designer new to drawing, but I want to learn 2D animation. As a beginner, should I focus on most? Well, graphic design is good. It's a good base though. But if you want to learn 2D animation, I would focus a lot on drawing, a lot of line drawing especially. Building up proper perspective and form with line drawing is very important. I'm an animator specialized in meme animation. That is cool. Is that kind of like a professional thing or like a hobby thing? Hey, Basic Snail, thank you for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I see you there. I see you there. Yeah, it's good. Like it takes time, right? It's good. Give yourself the time. Juan, are you still here? Did you answer why you come back to Germany, by the way? Or did I not catch it? Thank you so much, Basic Snail. Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. That just motivates me to draw more and to not stop. And I'm glad you made it to the stream because the stream died twice already today. Don't ask me why, but it died twice. Is that thing focusing? Hey Maddie, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How was your week? You mentioned that Mobius being one of your favorite artists earlier. Have you spent much time writing any stories to accompany your concepts? Sorry, I have to read this question again. Have you spent much time writing any stories to accompany your concepts? So either way, I'm too fried today or too dumb to understand really the core of the question. Do you mean that if I've taken time to write separate stories for any of the concepts I've done? Or do you mean if I ever spend time to write any story that I wanted to visualize, like Mobius did? I'm just trying to find a connection of the question. It's not a problem at all. No worries. It's really not no hard feelings here really. Like also I'm German, so sometimes I have to read things like multiple times to understand. I'm also one of these people. Like I have talent to completely misunderstand things, you know. So it's a gift and a curse. But if you would rephrase it, I would be super appreciated about it. The later for sure. Do you have narratives in mind when you produce some of your art? And would ever publish those narratives? I shouldn't have tried to tie it to movies. Okay. So stuff like this, for example, is completely freestyling. So when I really get into the flow, I made up stories in my head and I just go with it. I do have a short story on my wall right now. 80% is penciled, I would say, like a comic story. And it's kind of like a story that I'm working on and off in between, but I never published any of it. Sometimes I do one pages for fun, but it's not really like a, not really, I don't know. It's more like a practice thing. You know, my problem is that mentally, I like to have a lot of unfinished things. No, sorry, I have to reset it. I don't like to have a lot of unfinished things, but I have a lot of unfinished things. Because I think, psychologically, if I don't finish these things, they can't be rate it by myself as bad or not valuable, you know? So it's kind of dumb, but I kind of like repeat that. So then that's why I have 80% here on the wall, because I have to, obviously the hardest part on any project is always the last 10%. But I don't know, like my brain constantly is going, I have constantly ideas, but sometimes it's also as simple as it goes, you know? But why are you asking? Why are you asking? I also thought like, hey, you know what? I just need somebody who writes a story so I can make the art for it. Maybe I should really do that when I have the time for it, of course. Not now, but when I have the time. Okay. Let's, where do we... Does it make sense? Sorry if not, because yeah. I mean, of course, I would love to make a story, and I would love to have something. Oh, my camera battery is saying like camera's off. Probably have to switch camera very soon. Can I just tie this in here? But no, then my face is gone. Yeah, I just saw it, but no worries. I just switched camera. Give me a sec. Because I bought myself this beautiful thing here. And I just switch it up. Oh, it's so hot in here. I don't even know why it's so hot. Hey, Gimme Candy, what's up? How are you? Let me turn this one off. Boop. Let me quickly switch this one. Why isn't it detected yet? Okay, no. Man, I only have problems today with tech. Only problems with tech today. Logicam. There you go. Okay, let me put this skeleton down. Let's get down to business. Junge, ich will das hier halten. Genau. Da sind ja doch zwei drin. Das ist die. Ja, welche ist das? Ah, okay. Okay. Let me take this one. From below isn't the best, but we take what we can, right? Okay. Hey chat, how are you? Yeah, we I just have problems today with my tech all day. How was the day, chat? Are you doing good? Just scrolling through YouTube while I draw, and algorithm show me a lot of your art. Super cool. Happy you made it. Glad algorithm is working. You know what? Let me actually open the window. It's so hot in here. Ich esse warm. Oh yeah, fresh air. Let's go. That is nice. I like that. Yeah. It's a DJI Pocket 4. It's for my vlog. No, I started vlogging. I have like a second channel now, where I kind of like just talk about all the problems I have. So it's basically me yapping the whole time. But I don't know how long this camera here be alive, but I think it should stay alive for a while. And true, it looks better quality than the other one. A bit dark though. If you go on my YouTube channel, and if you scroll down, you should see the vlog channel. It basically is my face with the yellow button. But let me see if I can drop it in here. Oh, we already have 75 subscribers there. We are growing. Okay, how can I post this in YouTube? Oh yeah, here. Ah yeah, you are, sorry, I forgot you are on Twitch, right? Let me post it on Twitch. My bad. Put in the link in here as well for you. There you go. Just posting some studies on IG. Nice. I know, is my pen dry again? Oh, I always forget to close my pen. Why is this thing so drying so fast? I don't understand. Come on, bro, we want to paint today. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Yeah, I like the fountain pen as well. It's a really cheap one, but I don't know where I bought it. I think it's nameless also. And if it doesn't dry out, then usually the ink flow is pretty good. If you have then also the right ink for it, then it's a good deal, if y'all ask me. So whenever you draw or design something, a very important part is big, medium and small. Which means that whenever you add something to a character or whatever, you do not want to make everything the same size. So for example, these two crabs, right? They have like different size relationships. So my main focus is where the big crab is. That's my big, and then I have my medium, and then I can technically also add some sort of small to it. And that gives some sort of hierarchy. And hierarchy is one of the design pillars that you have to learn. And it's important for everyone, because even if you not work as a designer, but I don't know, you become a fantasy illustrator or whatever, there comes a moment where you're designing your image. And that's why it's really important to be aware of these things. Hey, Moria's wife, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You didn't even notice the crab. Yeah, see why? Because I didn't paint it yet. Why is the gimbal not following me? There, show my face. There you go. You don't see what I'm drawing, lol. Just realizing that. Does drawing under a overhead camera feel strange at all? In the beginning, yes, it does. It's kind of like you also have to lean forward so weirdly. Like you really have to get used to it. Hello. That's why. But then at some point you get used to it. It just takes some time. The only problem is that I have is whenever I sit here and draw, I have the tendency to put on the camera, which is not always good because it also adds like a little bit of extra pressure, you know, when you draw. So sometimes it's just good to draw for yourself and be by yourself. Like, I don't want everything to become a performance. Where's my Wacom pen? I'm not sure where my Wacom pen stands around here. The lines are so amazing. Do you actually see the image in your brain before executing the drawing? Are you relying on your knowledge of structure form to deliver the goods? Yes, I do. You know, the stuff I'm preaching you every time when we see us, every time when we have the call. I'm trying to get you there, basically. You know, so it's really like, for example, I'm trying to be aware of, for example, at the beginning when I start drawing, where's my horizon line, right? What do I see from below? What do I see from above? Then what is my theme? What do I want to add? What do I want to maybe adjust or change or whatever? And in terms of lines, it's the control, right? So this is why I draw every day with pen, because I notice if I don't draw for a day that the control goes away a little bit. So that's why I'm trying to do that every day. What do you mean with loose? I mean, kinda, yeah. It's still stuck on the top. Does that say anything? I don't understand. Is that good or bad, or I don't know? I don't know if it's the heat or why this pen dries out so fast today. Yeah, single sheets. I like to draw on single sheets because I have a folder, and whenever there's successful drawing, I put it in the folder, so that takes the pressure away. You know, like this. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up the sketchbook, whatever. It's all these mental games, you know. Okay. Not too happy about the crap on the top right now, but because I still technically need to give him some hands, but I like the silhouette on the top. Should I break it or not? I'm not sure. Wait, how did I did it with the other one? Oh, maybe I just leave it like this. Oh, come on, man. Don't be like this. Okay, let's paint him. It makes sense. Sorry that I keep hitting you with weird English phrases. Hey, no worries at all. Really. You don't want to know what sometimes people ask in the stream, so you're not weird at all. No problemo. Okay, do I do local value or am I lazy? So what I'm thinking right now is if I would give everything a local value, then I have to kind of like render it twice. Or if I just go and do like one shadow pass and just push ambient occlusion shadows, which is basically the more lazier approach, and just go much faster. So I guess we do that. And the good thing is we just start very light. So in any case that we want to darken something, we can always go darker. That's the only strategy you can go with watercolor. Or diluted ink, so to speak, right? For example, here there's going to be a big cast shadow. Again, it's very unfortunate that I do this on not watercolor paper. It's actually quite stupid to do. But again, this paper is very solid and holds up a lot. So then as well here, shadow shape on his face. It's literally the best communicator for volume. I keep some areas bright, so oh, you guys don't even see that. Let me zoom in more. So I keep some areas bright just to add a bit of interesting contrast as well there. I actually have to go a bit closer. But yeah, going light is always a good strategy because you can always go a bit darker afterwards. I just realized I drew very small again. Like, one of my problems is that I always draw so small. It's not good, I should draw bigger. Because then it's harder to mess up ratios. So everything now like is blocked by this big thing here. You can also put that into this gray tone. I will definitely do another pass with a darker tone here. It's kind of like slow approaching tonality. You know what, maybe I just... No, I stay patient, I stay patient. Not pushing too hard. Not pushing too hard. I think I can definitely darken the top part more. You might have already mentioned, but you're just using a standard gray watercolor on this. No, I'm actually just using black ink and I just add water to it. And then I continue to add water until I have the tone I want. So I did once, then I do this with a towel to take a bit of water away. Then I go on my testing sheet. I see how is the tone. I feel like, oh, okay, let it dry for a second. That looks good, but it could be a little bit brighter. I'm looking for something a bit brighter, so I dip again. Same game. Doing this here. Taking my testing sheet again. Testing it. Ah, there you go. And now I have my tone I want. But not on my watercolor paper. But this is because I am lazy as always. Pushing the cast here already a bit more. So when you render these things, like again, a good way to learn painting is building grayscale tones. But also what is important, knowing the things you add, right? So knowing, okay, I have to add the core shadow. I have to add the cast shadow. I have to add or be aware of highlights, ambient occlusion shadows, and so on and so on. Like Chad knows exactly what I'm talking about because I'm butchering this into him in every call we have. And I do that with the other students as well. It's very important to know this. Otherwise, your paintings always be inconsistent. Very, very important. This tone is actually perfect because I just realized, okay, this is actually the right tone I wanted for all my shadows here. So here, perfect. Whoop. My dark areas. And I can also build up something like a gradient here already, which is pretty nice. Here I can add the core shadow. This one I can keep in shadow, keep in shadow, keep in shadow as well. You know, and if you paint and you are by yourself, it's also good to talk to yourself, by the way. Talk about what are you doing. Because, yeah, it's kind of like just mentally repeating the things that you need to practice. This This music is fucking me up. But we have it played at least once per live stream. Okay, so I have to speed up because I see my big camera is also running low on battery, because technically we already streamed for 3 hours, but stream died twice, so and I would like to get going with this a bit more. So okay, now let's push this guy. Of course, now you have to be aware of what is what. Every time form turns away from light, it goes into shadow. So I want people to see this little dude here as well, so I'm gonna give him a bit of a darker contrast by keeping some areas white and also the shadows relatively dark. You also need some bounce light from ground up. And then maybe later on I go back to the head and push the other one, and then I decide what is the more important focal point. But this is how you can draw your viewer's eye. And here, I would say the whole part here I keep in shadow. It's going to be here. I already marked this. There's going to be bounce light. Loop. Boom. This one we can push a bit more. Just want to make sure I push form enough. Face is very important. Always. Self-talk is a skill used by people with high intelligence or broken intelligence. Don't put me in the category with smart people. Somebody who don't use watercolor paper for watercolor can't be. I have to talk a lot with myself, you know, to make this to compensate. Okay, let's give a cast shadow here. It's also going to be dark. As well, I'm just thinking about the form where light hits it. Ah, you guys don't see it again. My bad. Okay, you just see what I did down there. Ooh, and I already see potential where we push the contrast. For example, now we can push his beard, making his beard darker. You're gonna see in a moment what's gonna happen. I'm using now pure black. It will automatically add more focus to his face, which is exactly what I want. I want to give his expression away. So here I can push already ambient occlusion shadows. And you should know what I'm talking about when I say ambient occlusion shadows. Especially my students. So it's kind of like here pushing overlaps on that. Okay, but we really need to speed up because my camera shows only one how you say? Yeah, one more energy bar left, so to speak. The camera's hungry. I'm not hungry yet. Usually I would be, but it's too warm to be hungry. Too warm. Okay, here I forgot the cast shadow. It's gonna be here. It's gonna end up where this comes down. Let's push this here to the middle. It's kind of like this. Okay, let's keep this here. This one here as well. Here we can push the areas where there's no light. So we push the form. Here as well, here we should give him some sort of like cast shadow and keep a bit of white. So let's do it here as well. So it's kind of like a fake bounce light. So we show a bit of the volume. This one is not good yet. Maybe I'm gonna push the darkness of the top crab even more to have a stronger contrast there. I did miss the 7 cast shadow ambient occlusion. So you do remember. So the classes are not absolutely worthless. That is good. Okay, and it's gonna be a big cast shadow here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Again, going in very light. You can always darken stuff. To be honest, today I drew quite a lot and now my hand is hurting. This is not good. That's good that we use a brush. It's good that we use a brush. I took notes so I could look back. Yes, and also you have the recording from the mentorship session, so you can technically also just go in. Is it too dark? No, it's fine. Painting the feet again. I tried my hand at digital art. Honestly, it felt too weird to me. I miss my pen and paper. Yeah, I understand, but it's good to know how to deal with it. Whenever you want to push something further or you want to digitalize something, it's good to be able to do it. Have a good one, Chad. Thanks for being here. Oh, enjoy your burger. Now I'm getting hungry. Why did you set that? Ah. Oh, we have to speed up. Camera is turning off soon. I found some paintbrushes on an app I liked. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Do you have a pen that you prefer? I just use like Unipen, Hightech Pilot C, Staedtler pen, fountain pen, like whatever. Like yeah, but no really preference. For me, it's softness. So they have to have a certain softness that's important to. I don't like when pens are too hard. So I don't like the micron pens, for example, because I feel they're very hard. Hi, Kyo. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're just about to slowly pushing this a little bit more. I don't want to overdo it because I know if I push it too much, I have to push the other values as well, and we don't have time because camera is dying very soon. So we just do the necessary. But we're technically streaming already very long today. Let me darken the crab symbol on here. And let me also darken the border of this one. Hey Cronarts, welcome to the stream. How are you? Every time I do this, I'm amazed about this paper, how much it's holding up. Like, I add so much water already. Like, this is just normal paper. Okay. What do you folks think? I think I need to think I call it a sketch. Or I can still go in here with the ink pen and just push it a tiny bit more. Just a little bit in the dark areas. So here adding a bit of just noise where I want it. Can even add some of these here. Of course, don't want to overdo it. Just adding a bit of shadows. a party next door. Sounds like Gabba party. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's okay. Like I could go in with another tone round again and just push darkness more. But I know the camera is just sticking out there for a minute or something. So it looks a bit like a Copic macro sketch. Okay, everyone. I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining today. Please press the like button under the stream. Feel free to subscribe as well if you haven't yet. I appreciate you all that you all came in today and stayed with me. I'm very glad for this. If you want to be part of the next stream, follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna post there when we're gonna be live. Just type in my name, Janos.Gearach, Gearach, and then you'll find me. Other than that, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Take care, happy drawing, and yeah, I don't know, not much to say. Have a good one, folks. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.